up, guys? I'm off to St. Louis to get my sister at the airport because we're going to the Shania Twain concert tonight. So excited. I grew up listening to her. Well, we both did because my dad used to play her CD on repeat like all the time. So yeah, it's going to take me about like 2.5 hours to get there, and then we're going to go to the hotel and probably do some fun things before we go to the concert tonight. So the concert starts at 7:30. So I'm going to talk about cravings and what you can do to get rid of them by eating foods that your body actually craves. But first, I need to show you something so cute. Oh, she moved. She was sitting over there on the trash can. Oh well. Anyways, so we don't have a gate to block our dog into the backyard, so we have these bricks and random trash can. It's a little ghetto, I know, but anyways. So for starters, our body does not naturally crave sugars or junk foods, things like that. Our body doesn't crave pizza or cookies, bread, all the good stuff that we enjoy so much that I wish that was considered healthy instead of actual healthy food. I wish it was the opposite way, where you could eat as much pizza and cookies and ice cream as you want and that would still be healthy. But then we would probably be thinking like the opposite, like, oh my gosh, I wish vegetables and stuff were healthy, but probably not, because I love junk food too much, and pizza and Oreos and everything that I can't have right now because I'm on prep. But anyways, getting off track. Back to the sweet cravings and salty cravings and things like that. If you're craving something sweet, like cookies, cake, things with a lot of sugar, fat, higher in calories, try to have a piece of fruit instead. Fruit has natural sugars in it. It's going to be a lot healthier for you, a lot better, and that's what your body probably really wants, is something that has sugar in it, but not necessarily bad for you. So fruit's going to take care of that. And you can also add things like stevia, truvia to things like for coffee. And instead of getting like one of those giant frappuccino caramel, let's drizzle all the syrup and whipped cream all over it, whatever you want or whatever you usually get. That's high in calories at Starbucks, things like that. Just get like a plain iced coffee and the sugar-free syrup that they put in it, or add some stevia or truvia to it, and that'll save you a lot of calories, a lot of fat, sugar, and things like that. Another thing, your body, if it's craving chocolate, stick to dark chocolate. Anything over 60%, or it might be 70% cocoa, or cocoa. I'm not sure which way you pronounce it. Some people pronounce it differently. I always say cocoa. But anyway, when you have dark chocolate, it's better for your heart and overall health versus your milk chocolate, white chocolate that's full of processed sugars, higher in fat and higher in calories. And then chocolate has magnesium in it. So your body, when it's craving chocolate, it needs magnesium. So if you have something like dark chocolate, and you can even have a piece of dark chocolate every night, that's going to take care of that craving and going to be a lot healthier for you and good for your waistline, because we all want that tight waist. Another thing, if you are craving bread, your body probably needs amino acids. Amino acids are the building blocks of protein, so your body probably needs more protein in your diet. This is very helpful because when you have protein, it keeps you fuller longer. So think of, instead of having bread, have eggs, egg whites, lean ground turkey, lean ground beef, nuts, seeds, anything of that nature is going to be better for you than your processed white bread. If you are eating bread, try to stick to like whole grains and darker colored bread versus the white, because the white is more processed and bad for you. So, another thing, if you're craving pizza, something salty like chips, pretzels, anything that's like fried or super salty, add some Himalayan salt to your food. You're probably missing out on that flavor or that sodium that your body does need, but instead of getting it from junk food like the pizza, the fried foods, just take pink Himalayan salt. You can get it at your local grocery store. I get mine at Walmart, and add that to your food. I use it on everything. You can flavor your fish that way, your vegetables. I even put it on like my red potatoes that I'm making, and sometimes even my eggs and egg whites, just to give it a little bit of flavor. And the white salt, just throw it out. Get the pink Himalayan salt. It's a lot healthier for you, better for your body, and it still tastes good too. So you're still going to get that salty fix. Here's a workout that I did to isolate the quads and the glutes. The first exercise that you see here is leg extensions for both of your quads. And I did about 4 sets of 15. And then I moved straight into single leg extensions. Single leg extensions are really going to isolate each quad so you can get a really good burn out of it. And then the next move that I did is elevated lunges, or sometimes people call them Bulgarian split lunge. You put one toe up on the bench behind you, and then you want to push through your heel that's in the front. So you're really trying not to push off that back toe. You want to feel it in your quads. And then I did some sissy squats. This is an actual sissy squat machine. It kind of feels like you're going to fall out of it, but you're not. It's really going to work those quads, and you can squeeze your glutes at the top too. And then the next exercise that I did are sumo deadlifts. You're keeping your toes pointed forward versus with a regular deadlift when you have your toes pointed out, and you're going to feel this more in your glutes and your quads. And then another move that I did was narrow stance Smith machine squats. It's going to be more quad focused when you have your feet closer together, but make sure that you still keep your knees behind your toes and not going past them, and go as low as you can to the floor and push back up through your heels. And then I also did narrow stance leg press with my feet together and a little bit higher up on the plate. And again, you're going to push through your heels and keep a slight bend in your knees so you don't lock out that knee joint. And all the moves I did 4 sets of 15 with every exercise. So that was literally the best concert that I've ever been to in my entire life with my sister. And I just love Shania Twain. She looked amazing. It was an amazing concert. But that is going to conclude this vlog for week 3. So stay tuned for vlog 4 coming next week.